Hey family, what's up? I hope everybody's doing well. I want y'all to think about something for a minute. I've been gone for a while. I was in Africa for about a month, and I went to Benin, Togo, and I also went to Ghana. And you know that many different African countries are giving us so-called African Americans land and everything. And the interesting thing about it is that in order for you to claim this land, there's many different sets of rules that you have to adhere to and everything. And one of the conditions is that you have to believe that you are African American and you are tied to the land of Africa. Now, that's interesting. And I'm going to tell you why. Some of you do not realize that we actually are indigenous here in the Americas, okay? And you know that those from up north who came here and colonized this area, they want this land. They have been trying to steal this land from us and everything. And in order for them to be able to do that is for us to personally disinherit this land and say that we are actually from Africa, right? Think about this. We have gone through a series of namings from the very beginning of time since they set foot here from Europe down here in the Americas. We have been called savages. We've been called Indians. We've been called Negroes. We've been called black. We've been called Afro-American. We've been called, you know what I'm saying? We've been called all kinds of different names. We've been reclassified over and over again and everything to finally in the 1980s be classified as African American. Now, this is the first time ever in history that our people were ever tied to the land of Africa. And Jesse Jackson actually had help. He helped them in doing so. And as we were classified as African Americans, he actually was classified as a Cherokee Indian, right? Okay. So I'm going somewhere with this. Now, in order to get that land in Africa, you have to claim that, yes, you in fact are an African American and everything. Now, these people up here from Europe, why would you listen to anything that they have to say about who you are as a person? Now, they've called you 3/5 of a human. Now, mind you, they're the ones that are born with tails. We're not. But we're considered to be 3/5 human. They have completely lied about history. Nothing is true that you learn in the American education system. Nothing. There's nothing truthful. It's actually an indoctrination system, you're being indoctrinated into their beliefs, their belief system, and how they want you to look at things, view things, see things, and the history that they want you to believe, which is nothing but a bunch of lies, all the way up through the university level. Okay? And they've been trying to steal this land. They want this land. In fact, the Queen of England has called the Americas God's country. Okay? Now, you have to understand that I know a lot of you are not into the Bible, but some of you are and everything. But understand that the Americas is the land of Canaan. This is actually where ancient Egypt was, always has been before they moved it over there to that side of the earth. This is where ancient Israel, ancient Egypt, the land of Canaan, all of that. This is the cradle of civilization over here on this side of things. And if they have you saying that you're from over there in Africa, where they claim that that is the cradle of civilization, that's Alkebulan, which it's not. Alkebulan is over here in the Americas and everything, then guess what? If they can have you saying you're from over there, then it makes it easier for them to take this land over here that they want so badly, the land of promise that you can read about in the scriptures, okay? Now, I'm not into all, that religion and stuff like that. I'm not a part of any religion, so I'm not pushing no religion or nothing like that right now. I'm just telling you facts. I'm giving you facts. That's all. Bible actually talks about true history, of things that have happened in the world and everything. And so they're basically trying to steal your inheritance if you say that you are African, that you come from over there, which none of us do. Why would you believe those people? Those are the same people who have unalived our people in the streets when they were unarmed. Those are the same people who don't mean any good for us at all. And I'm talking about those who are ruling, those who are in high places. Those are the ones that don't care about us. I'm not talking about Joe Blow peon that lives next door to you. I'm not talking about just regular, European folks and stuff like that, and the other races and everything that are against us. I'm talking about the ones that are up in high places who do things against us and make laws against us and things of that nature and everything. They don't want anything good for you, so why would you listen to their version of who they tell you you are? Everything that they say that we are, like I was saying earlier, 3/5 of a human and all these other things that they've said about us and everything, it actually applies to them. That's the truth about who they really are. You know what I mean? So I just, those of you who have a hard time believing that we are actually indigenous and that we're tied to this land and everything, it's time for y'all to wake up. It really is. It's time for y'all to wake up. Y'all need to get up out of their religions, okay? All of our colonizers, all of those religions are colonizers' religions. All of those religions paid for, sponsored, and had everything to do with the demise of our people come out of their religions. Even though people who are in Islam try to deny that that was a slave religion and stuff like that. And even if it wasn't a slave religion, which it was, look at the sub-Saharan slave trade and everything, you need to get up out of it, okay? Because those religions do not serve us. They don't serve our people. Those Abrahamic religions have done nothing but subjugate our people, ruin our people. How come your pastors aren't telling you guys the truth about who you are, huh? How come your pastors keep you away from the Old Testament, which actually tells you the truth about your history? Several of the things that have happened in the Old Testament Bible actually happened on this side of the world. And I'm going to be bringing a video to you proving to you this fact. All right, I've talked long enough. I just wanted to put a bug in your ear, and I'm back from Africa. Oh, one more thing before I go. My point is that it's really sad that people who are nine ether just like us are in on their tricks. Again, this proves to you that this whole thing to fool the actual children of Israel, which is us indigenous Indians here in the Americas, to fool us is a concerted effort of people of all nations, including people of nations who look like us, which are those who are in Africa. Now, as I've stated before, there are some people in Africa who are actually us, because the slave trade was actually told in reverse. People were actually brought from over here and taken up through Europe and over into Africa, not the other way around. So they're in on it too. People who have our hue and darker are in on fooling us too, and keeping up those who came here from Europe, lies, deceit, betrayal of us, and everything else that they've done to us. That was my point.